This is the action of a desperate and pathetic man. Of course, David is Ace's son. But may I tell you, I just love to see a Buchanan man squirm. Except for you, my darling.
Goes without saying, my beloved.
Oh, we'd better get a room. What am I talking about? We've got the whole mansion.
You know, I hate to interrupt this, but read it and weep.
Why? What's that?
These are the DNA test results on that hair sample that I plucked off your head.
But that was earlier today.
Mm-hmm. Well, they compared that sample to Pa's DNA. It seems it doesn't match.
So there it is. Conclusive proof that Asa was not David's father.
So now, you get out of my house.
Give it up. We all know the first DNA tests you ran were correct.
Yeah, that's how Jared faked being Ace's son. No more pulling out of my hair.
David is Ace's son. Deal with it.
No, well, we would if we had to, but we don't. Seems that, thankfully, science, nature, and whatnot are on our side this time.
See, the lab assured me that this test was right.
But you're forgetting that Asa himself acknowledged that David was his son. On the videotape that he made?
Poor Mr. Buchanan.
Yes, Nigel. Asa went to his grave thinking that this con artist was his son.
This is the kind of amateur theatrics I've come to expect from Clint. But you, Bo? Shame on you. What did you do? Steal this piece of stationery from the hospital lab and then write in these fake results?
No, Dr. Dorian. I knew that you would see through something like that.
We were as surprised by these results as you are.
Only in a good way.
See, the lab ran the samples at least twice. There's no doubt. That sample that Jared used must have been compromised somehow.
So, David, you're broke again. How's that feel?
Cold.
Yeah, well, it's about to get colder. You can expect divorce papers within, I'd say about an hour.
Oh, honey, we're home.
Hey, you still love me, don't you?
I'm not going to accept this flimsy piece of paper as proof of anything. Give me your cell phone. Please.
What?
I'm going to call the lab and have my own DNA tests done.
Yeah, do that. Go for it, honey.
Excuse me. Thug.
Wimp.
Has been.
Cougar.
Vickers, if you really are a Buddhist, then you know what you're doing here is bad karma.
Mr. Kyle Lewis from the laboratory.
I'm so sorry I'm late.
Well. All right. Let's get this over with, shall we? Oh, how old is this kid? And how many hairs does he need?
Hey.
None. I ran the test 3 times, and I have good news for you, Mr. Vickers.
You must mean Mr. Buchanan.
Now, you told me that Vickers and Asa were not a match.
They're not. After the commissioner left, I took the liberty to run Mr. Vickers' sample through our system. Since this was a paternity test, and on the outside chance that Mr. Vickers' real father was in our database,
So, not Mr. Buchanan?
Cut to the chase.
David's DNA matches someone right here in Landview.
Asa isn't David's father, but someone else in Landview is.
Is he rich?
Frankly, I don't give a damn who your father is so long as it wasn't Pa.
All right, let's hear the whole report so we can end this thing, all right?
Shall
Once
I
and for all.
Bring some champagne? It seems like a celebration is imminent.
Why not? It's our champagne.
So, who's my daddy?
Your father is someone named Rex Balsam. You know what?
Rex Balsam is my father? How can that be?
Oh, Clint! I knew you were slipping, but this takes the cake.
Rex is a little bit younger than I am.
Couldn't you at least give this stooge you paid off a plausible story?
Can he even drive?
God, we know Rex Balsam, and
God,
he's
he's
too
found
young
it.
to
The
be.
fountain of youth.
Honey, he is just trying to deny you your birthright. It's one of Clint's schemes.
Look, maybe Balsam could be his son, but
Oh, well, yeah, well, that's it then.
what? What do you mean, what, that's it?
The test only indicated genetic match. Father-son. It doesn't indicate which is the father and which is the son. I only thought that since we were looking for Mr. Vickers' father...
Balsam is Vickers' son?
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, Balsam's been looking for his father for a long time.
Wait a second. Rex is in his 20s. Ew. Exactly how old were you when you climbed into the sack with Roxy Balsam?
As the young people say nowadays, let's get this party started.
I don't need any of the details, because the fact is, David has no claim on anything Buchanan. Not the company, not the house, not the fortune, certainly not the name.
Says who?
Nigel! Open this champagne. I want to drink to our good fortune.
Our good fortune's looking pretty unfortunate for Balsam.